Hello, my name is Lucrezia and I'm a freelance translator. If you're a freelancer, sometimes you'll find yourself working far from home, as I'm doing now. But what does this involve? Well, watch this video to learn more. One of the first benefits people think about when you tell them you're a freelancer is flexibility, especially in terms of where to work from. Indeed, as a freelancer, you can work virtually from anywhere, any corner of the globe. But is this true when it comes to practice? More or less, I would say, as a range of factors need to be considered. First of all, you need an internet connection. More precisely, if you're working far from your office or home office, this may be a free Wi-Fi connection, but that's not always the best option. Some months ago, I attended a webinar about cybersecurity for freelance translators, and I learned that even if there is a free Wi-Fi connection, you should always opt for your own internet connection to stay safe from cyber attacks or risks. Then you need power. If you intend to work outdoors, for example, from a public garden or an open space or whatever, ensure that you have enough power for all the hours you intend to spend working without connecting to an outlet. And then, of course, but better mentioning, you need your devices. First of all, your laptop, and for example, you may also need your smartphone if you want to connect through its internet connection. And after listing these couple of points, I'd like to share my personal experience. As you may know, if you watched my previous video, I'm on a semi-holiday, I would say, a kind of transition period in which I'm on holiday, but I'm still working some hours per day so as to complete and deliver the last projects before going on a full-time holiday. After a couple of days, I would say that if you ever experience something similar, and I guess you will if you're a freelancer, you'll bless the flexibility that you have in this kind of work. I'm currently spending some days in South-East Sicily, and I'm in a small resort along the beach. And I'm benefiting a lot from being a freelancer because I can spend the days how it best fits my needs. For example, after having breakfast, I go to the beach because there's a small beach that's private for this resort, and I take a walk along the shore because of my no secret love for sea. And one of my favorite things in life is listening to its sound. And after the walk, I can have a sleep and then read a book. And and before having lunch and also after having lunch, I can spend some hours working and trying to complete the last projects I have to deliver before going on a full-time holiday. And I would say that I'm kind of freelancing from heaven because I can choose the best place to work from based, for example, on outdoor temperature or just of my current preferences. For example, I can work from here when I'm recording the video, I'm inside the small house, or I can freelance from the balcony, or for example the common areas where there are these little tables with a view on the sea and the beach. Then in the evening, after finishing my working hours, I can relax or do the best activities according to my preferences and likes. For example, I can explore the surrounding area with all its little villages and towns. For example, I've spent half a day in Ragusa Ibla, that's the old town and upper part of Ragusa, and that's also where I took all my BA exams, as I studied my BA at a distance, but I had to go there to the university physically each time I had to take an exam. And these are the public gardens in Ragusa Ibla. I'm here just to take a rest, enjoy the landscape and read a book. But I can also, for example, watch the wonderful and stunning sunset over the horizon here from the beach. Or for example, I can take a walk in the surrounding areas, for example, in Modica. This is the lower part of Modica, that is the old town, and here, for example, there is Corso Umberto, a long street full of typical shops and restaurants, and there's also the cathedral that's called Duomo di San Giorgio, and since I'm a food lover, I've also bought some Modica chocolate that's famous around the world because they use the ancient recipe for chocolate. And then I've also taken a walk in Marina di Ragusa, but also in Donna Lucata. As you may have understood, when you freelance far from home, especially if you're on a kind of semi-holiday, it's a wonderful experience, as you can decide how many hours to work, how many hours to relax, or to do your favorite activities, do whatever you want. And I would say that this is my first experience because I've been freelancing for less than a year, and I'm enjoying it so much. This is a rather concise video because I'm on a kind of holiday, but I hope you enjoyed, and if so, please subscribe to the channel and see you next week.